Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Almost like you ready, ain't it? Let's see what you're doing. Let's see how you coming this year. Let's go around. You don't say that same offense. Oh my. You gonna make it a good game?
They'll run for the first time with two.
You gonna make it a good game?
They'll operate from the 32-yard
line. You gonna make it a good game, man. I said you gonna make it a good game, man.
On second down, it's Coleman. And an alley run. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out.
I knew that what you was going to try to do.
Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef
Don't
up
feel,
front.
my mom didn't play.
Easy first down conversion.
It's up behind her.
Inside the 30 now, first and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David.
Yeah, I love those shit. Your phone don't do it. Hey, you give it to me, I'll take it. Give it to me, I'll take it. Give it, I'll take it.
He's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Keep on.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Brady now to throw. Jones has it. It's 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Hey, Keisha, you trash now, boy.
Running back, this position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
We'll make it too easy on you, right?
And he is at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady airing this one out for him. About it, it's intercepted. Picked up.
Yeah, I'm about to stop playing with you. Yeah, ain't no more picking. Yeah, I'm not really good ball, man. Good.
Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
You know the thought process is?
Let's do it.
He's taken down.
Let's do it.
Sacked by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to continue.
Hey, no more.
That's a really good job right there.
Hope you got more than that dive in your bag, man.
Towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that
He
defense.
was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Let's do it. Let's go. This shit too easy, y'all.
Time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you
I
coming
take
back?
some of that to the mold, man.
Defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to
2
me
years in a row.
for some teams, that's how they have to do pass protection and the line blocking.
I don't know why they keep putting this man on my schedule. Like, oh my God! They keep putting this man on my schedule.
Why does that not work?
31 yards.
I put back the weekend on the tour.
Set up the Rollins to take over.
Saving them, man. That's easy.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on over here, but I can't help y'all.
Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake up the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the
Oh my God!
incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Number one, that pick, ain't it?
They didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover.
That shit open.
Completion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones.
Oh my God!
Before he's brought down at the 28.
Good ass play.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down.
Go ahead, got that foot.
37-yard line.
You already know what the fuck going on.
Sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You already know.
Down on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. This from 54 yards away.
Accurate. In the bag.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Smell, you can't beat me no more, bro.
It's like we take it for granted. Kicks like that.
That shit did look good.
Deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
You're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
I don't know the hell you a bank hack on that baby. Y'all niggas goose that baby, bro.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes. But they're kicking us so prevalent that we made them special.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Let's go, y'all. He not going past you. He leans on Coleman.
They try to click in inside, but that one was smelled up because when they're
Boy, what you want from that ear, boy?
defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
You heard me?
Didn't happen on that play.
What you want for him?
Past midfield. That one covers 24 yards.
What you want from that ear?
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first
Huh?
quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's
You don't want to lie about it.
right at the 40.
On the edge.
This is Derrick Henry. 2 yards on the carry there, and a 2nd down.
Trying to get it to the
I bet you
outside,
do,
trying to get to
motherfucker.
the perimeter, but not a whole lot of
You
room
do.
there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Oh my God, it's right there. Let's go. Gotta have that shit.
After one, EA Sports.
Huh? Yeah, he got to do that all game, though.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Man, my total
Deciding to take a timeout defensively.
That's total
They'll
fuck.
have 2 remaining. as
Total
we
fucked
step
up, man. I give me nothing.
this second quarter.
I can't. They won't let me keep playing, man.
Throwing out first is Garoppolo. This
Oh!
is all the way to the 2-yard line. Over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting a really terrific out.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Yeah.
His fifth touchdown now.
But we got a big, you know, so you must got amnesia, boy.
Taking the lead.
You must got that Benjamin Button, boy.
To the 7-3 lead.
Undefeated.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
In this league, how did that happen? I'm about to go to end this shit real quick, man. We're going to end this little.
It's offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown
Yeah, you playing real good now.
offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
You getting the goat. You getting the goat mentality.
He'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
God damn. I gotta make you so mighty, boy. He's going too down, boy.
I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Yeah. I gotta make you do that mic again, boy. You going too down over there.
They tried to put Hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're home,
You're going too stupid over there.
defensive lineman will take the bait and move.
He's going to put the muzzle in your mouth, man. You got that. You going too down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hello. God damn, boy. But that pick right there, goddamn, boy, killed the scene, man. Better get that bitch Kobe. And then that pass is still real.
They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know
God damn, why?
He got you the football, gave you great
This nigga definitely trying to pass.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
You gonna see?
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Wow, that shit lame.
Have the first down on a gain of 11.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fight.
Give me that shit, what? That shit sweet, gang, nigga. That shit sweet, nigga. That shit sweet.
And this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup.
That shit
This
sweet,
is like
man.
a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception.
Can't get it done, man. That little one touchdown gonna hold
To
you.
begin their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that goofy shit?
Going to get it done in a ball game. They
God damn.
finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Give him 4 on the carry. It'll make
Yes, sir.
One thing to keep in
Let's
mind,
open them up.
especially in the second half, when you
Hey, look, got me turned on all that talk he doing, all that loud talk on that speak over there.
attrition because you're excited about hitting him in the first
Nigga,
half.
show it up.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
About to see.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They'll find Metal.
Let's go.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. On first down, Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the feet. And Brady's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the former freshman.
Bro, we're gonna do it. Let's go back to all game, boy. You're not going nowhere. You're not.
They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. That's in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawking is guessing. It's not just simply anticipation.
What you gonna do?
And understanding what they like to do and beating them to the
You got it. You're not scoring.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is cool.
That ain't gonna save your life. That ain't gonna save you, kid.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a
You gotta dig in that bag some more.
advantage of blitzing. Often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They keep it on the ground.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Get up and stop, baby. Get up and stop. Let's go.
We can be somewhat
Real word.
you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say,
Play action.
yeah, without a doubt.
Let's go on your bread and butter, nigga.
Call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Yes, sir.
Sold out for the run. Worked out well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Garoppolo.
Oh my God, that shit be killing me, boy.
Is it? What a catch. 15 for the Niners there, the first down.
But you gotta get in that box.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Yes, sir. Let's go then.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slide happy up here sometimes. Now this one is tight end out on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And across the track, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the day. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able
I just be fucking up, man. I be doing too much. I post scold, man.
to 11.
Post being scold.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Miller to escape, and he goes down. Dee Ford, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's almost closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun to give to Jones. They'll get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, bro.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go.
I'm gonna get us a guarantee.
They do go for it. It's Brady looking downfield to Jones. they will not be able to hook up there.
I just put that bitch up, man.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
What the fuck?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is
Get him 3, bro. Go take the point.
Force that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where
Let Master gas while you're ahead.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
I'm trying to tell you, but that shit ain't gonna work.
Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Choke artist, boy.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have.
It is passes. Picked up by the safety, Jack Whiskey Tuck. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
I'm gonna kick the field goal. Field goal.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And
Field
they'll bring
goal.
him down at the 13-yard
53.
line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5
Take 3 while you
seconds
can, man.
left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Field goal, yeah, that's real.
So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn, a quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Short kick. One of the young men will take it down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports.
Now it's time like you, boy.
It's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Man, shut the hell up. Well, you're not good, man. I just started giving a fuck about that. Might not score clear the way I've been playing.
Offense set to begin their next possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it there. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Script is a good one for them. Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away incomplete.
Calm down, man. Calm down.
Despite
Yeah.
the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them.
What the fuck?
Defensive end will get credited for the sack. Brady going to go on 4th down. He's going to run for one deep left side.
Wow.
That is going to be incomplete.
This is lame.
Come up empty. And the 49ers are going to get the football. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's Coleman. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Running in with Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They fake the give, then Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Let's go.
Jason Pierre-Paul in there
See,
to
you
get
my game now.
9 yards, and that
That
also
motherfucker been
leads to
playing,
4th
boy.
down.
It ain't over. It ain't over. But I did some amazing shit.
Nice job
You know that.
on the return. And the Bucs will get ready.
Bro, this is my offense, but I'm not even playing.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I
Oh
think
my
the guys
God.
are going to play this game.
One man to beat.
Be aggressive because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. They'll go again to Jones. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he is tackled inside the 30, not quite to the 35.
His ass ain't about it.
Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 40
His ass ain't about
on
it.
the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Looking for the gun, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Catch made by Miller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Now the toss to Jones, right right. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Down to the 15-yard line. Dee Ford make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. A number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
This one complete to Coleman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
That good for 19 and a first down. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. Shotgun now for Brady. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, 49ers. Kevin Coleman, 69 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's put that team on the hook. Hey, Steve 6. Hey, 66.
Brady now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
To throw is Brady. Forced, and now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. From the 29, Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dee Ford in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Bucs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. He's got Evans. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. Operating from the gun, Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Now Brady again, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gronkowski, the intended target. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman, and he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Coleman now. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Garoppolo looking to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the 49ers, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.